So you now see, Chase, who's kind of okay, I got it from here, and he like
Fine.
reaches, he kind of like looks over at the Model Ra's bag, and he like taps kind of on the side, similar to you. He's not really
right here.
sure. He's like, no, and he like taps the other side, and you see him with like a what looks like basically a glue gun, and he's like,
oh,
all right,
you're fixing
this
his
will do,
yeah,
and he like.
Because I'm still like
He, like,
putting his head in the water.
He's like, all right, lift him up. And you see now the water quickly starting to pour back out. And he just, basically just puts a streak of this white liquid, and he just kind of takes a bandage from Mo's pack, and he just slaps it on the side, and you see the water slowly stopping, and you just see the swaying kind of stop from Modora, and he's like still in a seated position. He's like, oh, he like looks up. I suppose that's as good a patch job as any. I must thank you. And he like chases. No, don't thank me. And, like points over at you. Oh,
I
thank
still
you.
have the syringe. It's empty.
He's like, you can put that down.
Yeah.
You hear it splash. He's just like, it's fine. Help me up.
Yeah.
And you guys lift up. What are the rest of you doing?
I want to swap out my mag with a fresh one and reload my half-empty mag.
Okay. That's going to take you a couple of minutes to do. So, that's what you'll be doing in the meantime. So, what are you two doing?
I'm gonna go recover Buzz's corpse and the gun.
Okay.
Put the gun on my.
Yeah,
Oh.
you see, he's got pretty sizable dents in him, and you can see a lot of the internal circuitry is shorted out because of the water, and you notice like some of the barnacles have gotten in there, so it's going to take you a little bit to like clean him out and then like strip everything out that's damaged.
Yeah, I'm thinking I might actually just build him a different chassis.
Yeah, I mean, when you got the time, you certainly can do that. So, let's go. What are you doing?
I go over to survey the Buzz situation too. Check on my buddy. Check my little robo buddy and my
scooping up the
little
parts.
rat boy buddy.
He's like scooping up the parts, and you
Putting them in my bag.
he like doesn't fit in there quite right away, but then you like
Stuffing them.
you're like and Skada kind of helps you just like just one little hammer kind of like punch, and it like skirts in there.
Very good.
So Chase thought, kind of looking up. Does anybody mind telling me what the hell those things were?
Not friendly, I think.
Or
Some
happy.
sort of water monster, I'm guessing.
Your powers of deduction are truly incredible.
Thank you.
Anybody else got a more enlightened opinion for me, please?
Nothing
I don't know any more than you do.
Well,
I don't know.
Aren't you a xenobiologist?
Close. I'm just a scientist, man.
You hear very ragged. They seem to be water elementals. Model Ra is now like kind of lifting himself up under his own power, and he like motions to both of you that he's okay to stand, and he's just kind of, you can hear him just like very haggard breath. They heard stories of them when we were children, growing up, from the tide callers, things that the ocean gave form and function to. They were often regarded as guardians or will of the seas themselves, but I just always assumed that they were fairy tales or something that just didn't exist here. Clearly, he like now is kind of like holding the patch because it was like leaking a little bit of water. Clearly, that's not the case.
So you're saying that these tide callers, is this like who we met, the Fulnoth man?
Tide callers are the more spiritual members of the Kalo society. They are mystics by trade and often deal in lore and stories that, in days such as this.
Well, has there ever been an account of tide callers now finding these?
Not to my knowledge, but
Well, you should tell Fulnoth when you get the chance.
I certainly will. I feel that we might have overstayed our welcome, but
Well, wasn't there a crew down here?
All the more reason that I feel we should maybe reconvene and find someone else more qualified. I feel that I don't, mean to judge, but I feel this is outside of our element here.
I think we're doing fine so far. We were given this job specifically as a chance to redeem ourselves, and what's it going to look like if we just run back at the first sign of trouble?
Yeah, we're gonna
You
do this
wanted
or
to
die
live,
trying.
and frankly, so do I.
By all means, you can go back to the ship.
I want to live. I've been doing it for years, but dying's either a long way off or it's coming today, so I'd rather get on with it if I can.
Get busy living or get busy dying.
Whoever made that saying up has clearly never died before. He just shakes his head. Fine.
But no man really truly lives.
Until they face death.
This one's always full of platitudes after battle.
Always full of the platypus.
He pulls up his data slate and he's tapping it because it's not working right away, and then it finally fires up, and he's got the schematic of the ship. Oh, seems that the main research laboratory, and he kind of turns, is right over here, and this is, according to the records or logs that we received previously, a lot of their time was spent in the chamber there, but well, hopefully there's no more of this around. And taps his display away.
Agreed.
You hear a chirp on Chase's wrist, PK, and it's Theta 3. I heard there was a little bit of a sounded like an explosion. Care to elaborate? Chase looks at you, and he's like, well, we'll just have to chalk that one up to
Complications.
yeah. What do you say? Theta 3's like, I need not have to remind you that we are 12 miles below the surface and the pressure's down here. Chase is like, nope, duly noted. And he looks at you. We'll try to refrain from doing that again in favor of not getting crushed to death.
Yes.
Yes? And you're like,
Yep.
yep. Okay. All right. Well, seems that there were some sort of elementals, the water variety that, well, they didn't seem too keen on us being here. And very few records of water elementals being on Kolomoy exist, and seems that you can hear even through the communicator him just furiously tapping on something. And it seems that only legends seem to speak of them in various folklore from the Kolomoy people. My advice would probably be to proceed with caution, but it seems that things have to happen. But there's a slight pause. Just do be careful. Oh, you Chase. Theta 3. I didn't think you care. He's like, all right, fine. Nope. Click, turned off. Well, moral encouragement seems to renew my purpose, but I definitely agree with him. We have to be careful here, because just judging by the layout, the room beyond's probably got some sensitive equipment, and I would assume probably the people that we're looking for. I'd hope.
Hopefully.
He looks at Mo. You all right? You ready to go? He's like, Mo just kind of looks. He's like, ready as I'll ever be, and he extends his hand at you to get his pack back.
Oh, yeah. I just lift it off the ground. It's right by him.
Thank you. And
Get on with one of them.
he now has the pistol that he had. Now he pulls out and he's got it on the ready, and you see him just kind of prime it a little bit. Well, anybody care to lead the way?
Sorry, get
I'll
up
take
top.
point.
I do not know what to do.
Pardon me, excuse me, pardon me.
Mo, you get in the back or you get in the middle. He wants you,
Settle up against that
No
corner.
arguments here. And he kind of slides in behind, and Chase he moves on the other
so
side of
you
the
guys
door as
move
well.
up too, or?
Peek around the corner.
Yeah, is the door closed, I'm guessing?
It is closed.
Is it-
And
is
this
there a-
one is more purpose-built, and there doesn't seem to be any power to the keypad that you see at the moment.